guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another My Team. We are at Spain and we all know what Spain's like. But first of all, let's do the autocross Pirelli challenge. And yeah, I enjoy these. I gotta be honest, I really do enjoy them. You've got to obviously get in between the gates. 68 gates before 132 if you want obviously gold, 140 if you want silver, 152 if you want bronze. The reason why I'm driving with roof cam, I would normally drive cockpit. It's just I couldn't be bothered to change the camera settings back and forth. But yeah, I gotta be honest, really enjoy these. And if you get gold, it's 1,000 acclaim points and 100,000 in the bank. So gotta do it. Gotta try and get as much as you physically can. I gotta be honest though, not gonna lie, I do enjoy these. I do enjoy the autocross ones, and this is what this is. So I managed to ding every gate so far. Still got 32 seconds left. Just trying to hope that I can get it way before the allotted time runs out. Going up into turn 6, 7, it's really difficult because you have to judge it. Some are tight, some are loose, and you just have to really go careful on it. Obviously, doing it with no traction as well is really quite difficult, but you can absolutely send it. And gold across the line at 25. I'll take those in the old Aston Martin Vantage. 25.45. Take that. We'll take that. So just checking on what we can make, what we can do, upgrade. Minor engine power. Fortunately though, we have no slots left in our R&D. Hopefully though, upgrades will come soon. But not gonna lie, this Spain race was probably the best race I have had to date. And this is obviously the 6th race out of 22, and it was really good. Just making sure that I can do bits and pieces. Managed to do the minor engine one, but nothing else. So this is my first run in Q2. The reason why I say it's my first run on new tyres. I did go out on an old set of tyres because I used 3 sets trying to get into Q2. And I managed to qualify in P15, which was nice. So this is my first brand new set of soft run in Q2. There is absolutely no chance on this planet I have got of getting into Q3. I know that, hence the reason why I used all my sets of tyres, or the majority of my tyres, in Q1. As you can see with the bottom right, I have worn engine components. I could have sworn I changed the engine components over prior to this race, but I guess it didn't happen. As you can see, they're still worn. That is the ICE, which is the or the ICU, which is the internal combustion engine. ICE, and control electronics, which is a bit of a nightmare. As you can see though, I am massively up, or it feels like I am massively up. I'm like nearly 8/10 up. I'm definitely over 7/10. Lost a little bit of time at the 7/10. It's flicking between 6 and 7/10. But going into this, across the line, I am 7/10 up. As you can see, that is good enough for P7, although it wasn't. It was good enough for P13 though, and you guys will see very shortly on where I started. So Danny Ric is my rival, and I need to beat Danny Ric at all costs. Danny Ric cannot get past me, and that is going to be the flavour of everything, of every race from here on out. I just have to beat him. Just have to get that acclaim. Just have to get that rivalry status. And Spain is a really good circuit to do that, or to try to make that happen. Here we go for the lineup. It's bonkers. It is absolute bonkers on just on how fast them Ferraris are. There's absolutely no way on this planet I would have been able to pull a time off like that. And it's not just at this circuit, it's at every other circuit until the car comes alive. Right now, it doesn't matter what upgrades we stick on the car, it just does not seem to be coming alive at all, regardless of what upgrades. But there we are rocking P13. I'm really happy about that because Danny Ric is P16, and whatever happens, he cannot get past today. Absolutely not get past at all. That is the main aim of this Spanish race, is to not let Danny Ric by. I'm not worried about anybody else other than Danny Ric. However, if you guys have saw the Miami race, you will see towards the back end of Miami, I was being a bit naughty with defending, and I was defending like a lion. This race, you might as well call me the Minister of Defence, because no one, absolutely no one gets past me. And it's all to do with a little bit of luck from an old safety car. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. We are away. So, as you can see, I'm P13. I had a bit of an awful start. But, yeah, second phase at the start wasn't too bad at all. So, right now I'm P13. As you can see, I'm going to go down the inside as Mick then blocks me off. But that's okay, so I'm up into P11. So, I'm just going to vibe. Right now, I'm vibing. I'm in front of Norris. I'm in front of Ricciardo. And that is all good. As you can see, Elvis is telling me now I've got wear on the ICE. So I managed to get past Alonso briefly as he cut into the side of me. I was lucky not to give him, not to get myself wing damage right there. But we're just vibing now. We are just chilling, and I make sure that Norris can't go down the inside. Did leave room, but he's just being silly, really silly. So the opening laps, nothing pretty much happened. I was just gonna vibe in P13, made 2 spots up. The engine is giving me issues, so I'm down on power anyway. Not that I've got any power because of the current car that we're driving. It is an awful car in a straight line. It really, really is. It's got no cornering speed, it's got no straight line speed, it's got no grip, it's got no nothing. You have to do your utmost best not to stick it into a wall, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact of the matter right now. As you can see, Alonso has taken off, Norris is coming past. I seem to have a lot more straight line speed though. I don't know whether it's setup related, as in a lot of cars couldn't get past me down the straights, and you'll see that a lot later on as well. Even without DRS, I was able to keep a few cars behind me, which I was really, really happy about, and that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. So look, on fast forward to lap 9, a safety car came out. A safety car came out at lap 7. I was the only one out of the entire field to pit for hard tyres. As you can see, everybody else around me is on the soft compound tyre. It's not in the pit window yet. I was the only one to pit to hard tyres because I knew that they could go from the end to the end right here, and everybody would be having to pit again. So on to lap 10, nothing really happened from here on out. Everybody, I was just waiting for all the soft tyres to grade. As you can see, Magnussen, he's pulled out a massive gap, 3.1, and I'm just vibing behind Joe. Did manage to keep Ricciardo behind me on the softs, which is all good. Piastri still to pit. Everybody in front of me, including Guan Yu Zhou, has to pit. And this is where I am just vibing and just waiting to make my move. You can see in the bottom left how far those Ferraris are out in front. They are miles. They are absolutely miles. But the Mercedes ain't. And you'll see. On to lap 15, Guan Yu Zhou peels away. I've got DRS. This is where we need to make a move because everybody else in front is pitting. As you can see, I'm already up to P8, P7, P6, and we still got more cars to box. Ocon, who's 9 seconds in front, he is still to box. Leclerc, he is the one that came out, obviously being a Ferrari, he's the one that came out rather in front. My tyres at this point on lap 16 are 15% worn. As you can see, I'm checking to make sure. My tyres are going to be absolutely awesome for at least the next 15 laps. So I'm just going to vibe. Obviously, when all the other cars around me's tyres come up to temp and you know come up, they're going to be on fresher rubber than I am. But that is not going to take away the fact that I am now turned into the Minister of Defence. That is what I am. That is what's going to happen. And could have finished a little bit higher if I had checked a lunge by another car. But you guys are going to have to stick around till the end to find out. Spain is normally an awful circuit, but not this game. Really enjoyed it. As Ocon peels off into the pits, I'm just gonna chill. Vettel also went in the pits to get off firm softs. As you can see, Russell is in the pits. It was too slow to catch Sainz up in front, but right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am running in P3 with the worst car on the grid. And that is fact. The worst car on the grid. And from here on out, there ain't no one gonna get past me. And it is the biggest amount of dirtiness I have ever seen. It is not a way that I would like to finish in the points, but every single point matters. And from here on out, this is what's gonna happen. No one is getting past me. Right now though, I can chill a little bit because Russell is 3 seconds behind me. However, when his tyres switch on, he is going to be absolutely rapid. Just waiting for Sainz's tyres to switch on as well. I'm going to try and get in his DRS for this lap, but I can guarantee you I'm not. I just made a little error and that put me out of the DRS. Which, yeah, you know, it's on me. But the Ferrari's tyres are now switched on. You can see on just how much they are absolutely pulling away. I've got 2 Mercedes and a Red Bull to contend with, and then there's quite a big gap back to an Alpine of Alonso. Right now though, I just need to check myself before I wreck myself, and I need to just keep doing what I'm doing. Obviously my tyres are going to degrade faster than everybody else around me. Yes, they're going to catch up. On to lap 20, you can see just how big the gap is between the 2 Ferraris in P1 and P2. Russell is right on my gearbox and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. Not now. All I've got to do is just try and keep those cars behind me. What I have been noticing is that when I seem to underfuel the car, I seem to have to fuel save. When I put a lap of fuel in, I don't need to. Obviously, that safety car helped a lot as well. Regaining fuel, that is. But from here on out, I cannot let Russell or Hamilton or anybody else pass me. If I do, I'm just going to plummet down the back of the field like a stone. I don't want to do that. I want to stay P3. I want to get my first points of the season, probably my only points of the season, because this car is absolutely dreadful. It really, really is. I've got just over 12 laps to go, and it's going to be the hardest 12 laps of my life. As Russell is making a move down into turn 4, and he absolutely clatters me. I could not believe that I did not sustain any damage from that, and looking in the rear view, I can't see how Russell didn't lose an end plate, because that was a huge hit. The good thing is though, the more I keep Russell behind, the more he's going to keep Hamilton behind, and they cause errors. They do make mistakes. They make a lot more mistakes than they would normally, as he's going for a send again. But I'm able to keep it in front. all this to and fro in between myself, Russell and Hamilton is allowing the Ferraris to get away even further. Onto lap 24, Hamilton makes a hell of a lunge, and I was unable to check it, and he got by. But that's okay, as long as I can keep Russell behind now. I've saved up all my battery to make sure I've got enough to use in the straights. As you can see, I'm on 90%. Should have probably drained all my battery, to be fair, to catch Hamilton in the DRS, but look on how much he had got away. There's nothing I can do. I'm glad I had DRS from him. As you can see, Russell, I'm also using I've used 20% of my battery as well to keep Russell behind, and I need to do that. You can see the tyre wear is at 32%. It's not massive tyre wear at Spain, but compared to those guys behind, he's probably only on about 8-9% tyres, as Russell is trying always to get by me. He really is. Even going for ascend in turn 4, now into turn 5, he's still that little bit behind. Hamilton now is starting to pull away. Nothing I can do about Hamilton, but there is everything I can do about Russell behind. He is not going to get past me at all, and I don't care what happens to any car in front now. It is just on me, blocking off Russell in every way I possibly can, defending for my life, turn into the Spanish Minister of Defence. Call me the Welsh Minister of Defence if you like, but that's what's going to happen from here on out. No one, absolutely no one is getting past, even though they try, and they do keep on trying. Right now though, I am looking at the gap between myself and Alonso, just in case Russell does get past, and at worst I feel I'm going to finish P6. But you guys will have to stick around till the end to find out what happens. This has been my team in Spain. The car is awful, as you can see, dreadful, wants to run around wide. Honestly, one day, maybe next time we come to Spain, in this car, maybe it'll be something that we can race with rather than having to defend with our life with. Guys, wherever you are in the world today, hope you're good, hope you're well. Please take care. Let me know what you think of my team down in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see differently. This has been a fun race for me, but an awful race as well, because there's no way I want to get points like this. Absolutely no way I want to get points like this at all, as I'm just defending and George knocks me off the track. But yeah, it is what it is. Remember to do all that good stuff, like hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Guys, take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
So we're leading our teammate by 33.2 seconds. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Just 5 laps of fuel remaining. tyre condition still looking good. To the car in front is 9.9 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
performance from Ferrari, it hardly looked in doubt. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. Let's see how the driver's standings have changed. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Joker. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through a field like that in Formula One, so it was a great effort.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.